We'll bring you the latest in just moments from Pennsylvania. But first, President Trump famously did not visit California in his first year as president. With its sanctuary policies and its hostile far-left leaders, kind of who could blame him? Well, Mr. Trump finally had a valid reason to go to the Golden State today, where he took a look at the prototypes of his border wall in San Diego. And he explained why the wall is essential.
But you take a look at the fence, and it's a very powerful fence, not doing the trick, because they cut holes in it, and then they're patching holes all the time. I'm just looking, you have hundreds of holes cut in and patched. So the fence is not strong enough. It's not the right idea. But for those people, if you don't have a wall system, we're not going to have a country.
He was back on the construction site today. I loved it. Joining us now for a reaction is the CEO who submitted one of those prototypes. Fisher Sand and Gravel CEO Tommy Fisher joins us from Phoenix. Okay, Fisher Sand and Gravel, you guys have been in business for, I don't know, since 1952. It's a family-run company. And what was it like to have the president check out the prototype today?
Oh, it was a great honor for myself and all the employees, and hopefully my dad looking down from heaven to see where we've, come to. So to have that opportunity to demonstrate to the president and all the people of America of what we're capable of building, it was just a great honor. And I'd also like to thank your commitment and determination to keep border security front and center with all your viewers as well, Laura.
Absolutely. Well, I want to play a soundbite. This is the president. He was looking at all the different prototypes, and he made like a running commentary throughout. This is part of it. Let's watch.
We're looking very much at the wall with some see-through capability on the other side, and then solid concrete on top, or steel and concrete on top. The round piece that you see up here, or you see more clearly back there, the larger it is, the better it is, because it's very hard to get over the top. It's really deterrent from getting over the top. Who would think? Who would think? But getting over the top is easy. These are like professional mountain climbers. They're incredible climbers. They can't climb some of these walls. Some of them they can. Those are the walls we're not using.
All right, Tommy, which wall was he talking about? Because we were watching soundbite after soundbite today of individuals who are against this wall who were saying, I can get over this. I've gotten over other structures before. There's no wall they can make tall enough for me not to get over, because I'm determined to get back into the United States where I can make some money or see my family. So what makes your wall impenetrable for the people who really want to climb it?
Well, first of all, Laura, our wall is solid concrete. So if you're see-through, you're basically a fence, or you can cut like President Trump was talking about earlier with the steel. And steel has its purpose out on the border, but basically encased in our concrete. The biggest difference is we took vision very, very serious when we put our proposal together. That's why our wall's strong enough to be backfilled. So agents have a 360-degree panoramic top view down, so they have the advantage. And hopefully the president will get to see that with some of the other pictures. And then the difference is we can build through the mountains as well, and we have a product that lasts 150 years. It broke my heart today to see the president talk about fixing a wall that's been out there, that's a remnant wall or something, and some of that wall's only been out there, or the fence, what I want to say, the steel fence, 10 years up to 20-some years, and they're replacing. Our wall has a 150-year lifespan, but the big difference with ours is we're building access roads for the agents, so you're not even getting close to our wall. Our wall has a road in front, a road behind, and it has such a superior advantage, and that's why we were able to procure the largest bond in the history of the United States that's sitting on Homeland Security's desk that I gave them in January for $10.77 billion, like I talked to you in the radio show, to build 700 miles. I've also placed a $274 million bid with land that I just purchased in California to build the first 15 miles in the most rugged, mountainous terrain to prove to the president as well as every American, if you don't have a complete border protection system, you do not have security. And like you said earlier, I take with great respect, the president will, if he allows us to play and our team of Fisher Industries to play, I guarantee you, no different than Tom Brady, once we get in, we never come out. And if we don't perform, the president can fire us. And that's how comfortable and confident I am, is when people see what we really offer.
I love it. I'm not taking sides on which prototype is best, but this is why you're a good businessman. Really quick question. How many jobs are we talking? And just really quick, what types of jobs? Are these good-paying jobs, only American products and only American workers, correct?
All American with all American grit. We probably, if we did the big project, the 700 miles, you're talking thousands of jobs with us and our partners. The smaller job, probably 1,000 jobs. But here's the big difference is our product and our patent pending system does not need cranes. So when we go into the mountains, Laura, I promise you in 30 minutes, you could be running one of our excavators, pulling back those wall forms, and you would see 30 feet of perfect wall built.
All right, Tommy Fisher, Fisher Sand and Gravel. Fascinating to see the president out there. It was like he's back on the job site in a construction project. Thanks so much.